Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. This one is not dated because this is a tutorial video on XY wings, a very short tutorial. I was playing a puzzle the other day, last week actually, and I enjoyed it and I noticed that it had an XY wing. And so I thought, well, now might be a good idea to make a video on this puzzle because it helped solve the puzzle very well. Without it, I'm not sure how you would have solved it. So I needed it to get by it, but I wanted to show you how to solve an XY wing in very basic terms. Now I know there are some great tutorials around, but here's a very simple one just to give you an idea. So I'm going to be using numbers 1, 2, and 3. Now the first thing to understand is we are talking about two blocks, but it doesn't matter whether the block is this block and this block, or this block and this block. Or of course in Sudoku it doesn't matter where around the board it is. It's the same up here or up here or up here. But anyway, it's in two blocks, all right? So now what I need to do is, excuse me, I need to move it a bit. What I need to do is show you the how it works, right? I'll show you how it works. So imagine we have candidates 1 and 2 here, and here we have 2 and 3 here, and here we have 1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3. Okay, now what we are looking at, what we are concerned with is this square and this square, and in particular digit 1 of this square and this square. So this one and this one. It must look like this. By the way, there must be only two numbers in the cell, so there must be what are called bi-value cells. So only 1 and 2, only 2 and 3, or only 1 and 3. Now of course when I say this, of course these can be any numbers, but they must follow this pattern. So the 1 and the 1 must be in the first and the end point. Okay, the second number should be in between these two, which is in the same row, and the third number should be between these two. Okay, so the pattern is the same. It doesn't matter what the actual numbers are, but the pattern is the same. And what does it mean? Well, what it means is that this one and this one, if they can see something, then it can be, if they can see a 1, sorry, both of them can see a 1, then it can be removed. So for example, supposing we had 1s along here like this. Well, this one could see these because they're in the same block, right? And this one can see these because they're in the same row. And what could we do? We could in fact delete them, okay? Or maybe there's a 1 here, and if there's a 1 here, this one can see it and this one can see it because it's in the same thing, and in fact a 1 here would also be removable, right? Because it can be seen by this, it's in the same row, this is this row here, right? But also it's in this block, so we could remove it if it appeared here or here. Okay, now as I said, it doesn't matter. So let's do it like this. Supposing the 2, 3 is here and the 1, 3 is here like this. Okay, so if we've got one pattern, the same pattern, right, and this is off at a diagonal here. So let's see, supposing we had 1 in these squares, well, this one could see them here and this one could see them here. Now, not if it's up here, of course. If it's up here, this wouldn't work. We could remove this and this and this, but we couldn't remove this because this square doesn't see it. It's not in the same row. This one does, but this one doesn't. Okay. All right, so that's the game. I'm going to get on with the docs hard level puzzle as was played, and there will be links to it in the description below, and so you can go and try the game for yourself, and especially if you want to try out the XY wing without watching the video and try to find it yourself. Have fun. And so we come on to our game now, which, as I said, this is not a new game. I have played it once before, some time ago, but it does contain an XY wing, and I'm going to show you how it works in a real puzzle. Now, this is a Docs hard level puzzle, and there will be a link to it below, and it's played on sudokulovers.com, and I did get permission from the writer, the compiler of the game, to play this one for you. Okay, so let's see how it works. So should we start with, let's just, I mean, you know, we've got to do our normal Sudoku stuff first of all, of course. Let's get on with it. So let's see, I see 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here. That's going to give me a 3 in that square there. That's no good. I need to fill it as a proper number. What else? I see this 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking up. That's going to give me an 8 in that square there. I see there's 6 blocking across this row here, and 6 blocking up this column gives me a 6 here, like that. Excuse the creaking chair. Sound like I'm on a ship or something. This 1 blocking up these 2 squares are not available because this 1 blocks up here, so 1 goes there. And the missing numbers here are 2 and 9. Okay, and I'm going to put in the candidates straight away because we're going to need, I know already that I need candidates. I'm going to need candidates to show you the XY wing pattern later on, although it doesn't involve these. If I remember correctly, it doesn't involve these 2 squares, but I'll need them later on anyway. So let's continue and see what else we can do. I can't really remember this puzzle, to be honest with you, but that's okay. I'm going to play it again. Yeah, okay, so this row across here now, you'll notice this square can't be 1 because we have a 1 here. This square can't be 1 because we have a 1 here, and we know this is already limited to 2 or 9. So in this row, which doesn't yet have 1, excuse me, we can place our 1 there immediately. 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking up here, and 1 blocking across there gives us a 1 in that location. This 7 blocks across this row, 7 blocks up here, so 7's got to go there. Missing numbers in this row. We don't yet have a 7 in this block, right? And look, we've got 7 blocking here. We don't have a 7 in this row, so the 7's got to go there. And this has got to be a 2 or a 9 because this is 2 or 9, but we can't get which is which just yet. We'll come on to that a bit later. In the meantime, though, this 6, let's highlight this 6. 6 blocks across here, 6 blocks across here, and 6 blocks up here, so that's going to give us a 6 there. That I think is probably all I can get. I'm going to fill in the candidates right now because I know I'm going to need them later. So 2 blocks up here, so 2 appears in these 2 squares like that. 4, this 4 blocks across here, so 4 is available in this square and this square as candidates. And then the 9 can go anywhere, right? So that's finished the candidates for this block. Now over here, what's missing? The 4 down here means this can't be a 4. Okay, so 4 goes here or here. The other numbers are 2 and 9, and they can go anywhere. Oops, I clicked in 3 there by mistake. That's 2, 2, 9, and 2, 9 goes there. All right. Right, so where to go now? Okay, so I see 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here. That's going to give me candidates 2 down here. 1 blocking across here, 1 blocking across here. That's going to give me candidates 1, pairs 1 here and here. 7 across here, 7 across here. That's going to give me a pair of 7s in these 2 squares. 8's across here, 8 across here. That's going to give me 8 in these 2 squares here. The 8 blocking down here and the 8 blocking up here gives me a pair of 8 candidates in these 2 places here. Uh, 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks down here and 6 blocks up here, so that's actually going to place a 6 in this square here. So then I can place that 8 now as well. And we can find the missing numbers here. We're actually missing 5 and 9 in these 2 squares, I think. Okay, this 1 block's down here, so that's going to be a 1 in these 2 squares here. This 3 blocks down here, so 3 will have to appear, 3 will have to appear in these 2 squares like that. Okay, 5 blocks these 2 squares here. This 5 up here blocks these 2 squares, so 5 appears like this. The 9 blocks down here, so 9 is going to be in this square and this square. 4 blocks across here, so 4 is here and here. Okay, have we got everything here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got everything in this block here, down here. 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4 yet. We know 4 is blocking down here, but we can't tell anything else just yet, so 4 could be like this. 5, 6, 7. Can we tell anything about 7? No, we can't. So 7 can go in any of these squares that are not this 5 and 9. 8, 9 we've done now. Okay, so that's done. Let's see, what are we missing here? 6. Okay, we can place a 6 now. I've just noticed this 6 here, blocks across here, 6 blocks across here, and 6 blocks down here. So that's got to be a 6 there. Down here now, 6 blocking all the way down here, 6 blocking all the way down here gives a pair of 6s in this square and this square. 6 also blocking down here, and across here, so 6 here and 6 here. This 7 blocks down here and down here, which will give us 7 in 3 places. That's not quite good enough yet though, is it? Okay. What else can we do? 3... 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Okay, this 8 blocks down here, 8 blocks across here, so that, and 8 blocking up here, so that actually means we can place an 8 in this square here, right? Or did I just make a mistake? Let's undo that a second. Hold on, let me just check that. 8 blocking down, 8 blocking up. Yes, that is correct. Okay. And now we've got to put in a 2 here, because that's the only place for a 2 to go. So what comes next? Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3. There's 3 blocks this square here, so 3 and 3 blocks across here as well. So 3 is available in these 2 squares only, and that means it's a pair down here, right? Because 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, so 3 has to be in one of these 2 squares here. For this 5 blocks this square here from being a 5, so 5 is available like this. I can't do anything else on 5s, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9 is the last number. 9 can go anywhere, right? So 9 appears like this. I think over here now, 1, 2, 3, we've got 4 blocks across here, so we can limit it to these squares like that. 5 blocks down here like this, so 5 is in these squares like this. 6, 7, we have 8 blocks across here, 8 blocks down here, okay, and 8 blocks across here. So let's just highlight that, shall we? Make it easier to see. 8 blocks across here, and down here. So we can actually place the 8 here, all right? And so this candidate 8 can't exist now. So that's an 8, and we also know that that's got to be a 6, and this 6 can't exist, so that is our 6 in this block down here. Okay, so I made some progress there. Now this 7, I see, look, 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks down here, so this is the only square in this block here which can be a 7, so we can remove this candidate 7 across here like that. Okay. Right, back to this, what I was doing up here before I rudely interrupted myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a 9 to get now. Is it limited anywhere? No, I don't believe it is. So we can put in our 9s like this. Okay, now we have 4, 9, 4, 9. So we know that that, in fact, is going to be a 3, right? Okay, and that means we can remove candidate 3 here, like that. And 5, 9, 7, okay, that looks good. 5, yeah, that looks right. 4, okay, I think we are on course for having the correct digits so far. I don't see any problems just yet. All right, okay. Right then, so down here, let's see what we have and what we don't have. So this 5 blocks down here now, 5 is limited to these 2 squares, so blocking down here. So 5 is going to appear in this column here, 2 blocks across here, so 2 is available like this. 3, well, 3 blocks down this column, so 3 is either here or here. 4, no info on 4, so 4 can go anywhere. Okay, I think down here 4 is limited to this square and this square. I just see it 4 blocking down and the 4 blocking down here as well, so I just put that in. No, actually it didn't give me more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last number is 9, and we don't have any information on 9 in this block, so we can put it everywhere. Okay, like so. Right, and then across here now, let's see what we have. We have 1s, let's highlight it like this, easier to see. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking across here. So we can pencil in 1s in these 3 squares like this. Let's try the 2s. Have I placed any 2s? Yeah, there we go. So 2 blocking down here and across here. So that means we can pencil in 2s in these squares like this. 3s, let's see, highlight 3s. 3 blocks down here like this, and that's it. So 3 can come like this. 4 we have already. 5, well, I haven't placed any 5s. 5 blocks all the way down here, and that's all we can say. So 5 is in these squares here, I believe. 6 we have. 7 is now a pair. Okay, 7 blocks across here, down here, down here. So 7 is limited to these 2 squares here. 8 we have, and 9 we can't tell anything about, so 9 can go anywhere it wants. Okay. Alright, so this is our logic puzzle. This is the point where I got to before, and had to think for quite some time. And this is the point where our XY wing comes into play. So have a look for yourself. I'll give you a little bit of time to search for it and see if you can see where it is. Have a look around. Remember, you're looking for by value cells. That's 2 numbers, all right, in a cell. And we're looking for 3 numbers in particular. The first 2 numbers, then the second 2 numbers, then the first and the third number. Okay. Right, so I can see it now. I was wondering if I would be able to see it again myself, but I can indeed see it. So this, I'm going to point out to you the cells involved. They're highlighted in yellow. So we've got a 5, 9 here, we've got a 4, 9 here, and we've got a 4, 5 here. So how many numbers do we have in total? 3 numbers. And how many of each do we have? 2 of each, all right? And how many blocks is it in? 2 separate blocks, okay? So it's a kind of like on the diagonal. So let's look at this. So this is a 5 and a 9. Then we see, go along this straight line here, along this row, and we see 4 and 9. So if we see 5 and 9 here, and 4 and 9 here, we see that 9 is the common number here. So that's not the number that we want to see in our third cell. Now when we go on the diagonal like this, and we see the 4, 5, okay, it's the 5 that appears in the first and the last digit. Not the 9, which appears here and here, okay, and not the 4, which appears here and here. It's the 5 that we're interested in, this 5 and this 5. Now what can we say? Well, any cell that can see both 5s, any 5s rather, that we can see with this 5 and this 5, we can remove. And so nicely we look in this block here, because this block here, right, 5 here can see anything in this block, and over here we have this row and 5 looks along here. So look, there's a 5 here, so we can remove, there's a 5 here, we can remove that 5, and there's a 5 here and we can remove that 5. All right, and now that we've done that, what are we left with? Now in this block, you see that how this is going to solve the puzzle completely. Now that we've only got 1 5 left in this block, so we can place our 5 here, right now, right here, right now, as they say in Fatboy Slim Land. Okay, and now we can remove the 5 here, okay, and we're left with only 1 5 in this particular block now, the 5 that will go here like this. And now we know blocking along here, we know our 5 has to go here. And now we've got a 5 or a 7, so that's a 7, 7 or 9, that's a 9, 9 or 4, that's the 4, 4 or 9 clearly is a 9, 9 or 4 here, that's a 4 here. You see how we can go when we've just got 2 numbers, 2 possible numbers in a cell, 9 here, 9 or 2, it's a 2, 2 and 9 we have, this is now our 4. Okay, and so down here we can remove candidate 4 from here, and also we have a 9 here now, so we can remove candidate 9 in this column, and when we do that we end up with a 3 here and a 2 here. And now we can remove candidate 2 in this block. Okay, do that. And what else? We can remove candidate 2 in this row, so we can get rid of the 2's here like this. And this 3 here means we can remove candidate 3 in this row, so this 3 can go now, and this 3 can go, and this 3 can go. And in fact, that will give us only 1 3 in this block now. Only 1 candidate 3, you see it? So we can put the 3 in now. And now we can remove the other 3's in this row, which is here and here. And so now in this block there is only 1 3 left. So our 3 must go there. And now you can see we had a pair here of 3 or 3 here, so the 3's got to go there. Let's get rid of candidate 3, and now we'll see a 1 and 9 pair like that. Okay, excuse the sound of my cat moaning, but It's been fed already, so right now we see this 4 here, so clearly this has to be a 1. We've got a 1 and a 4 in this column already, so we know this is a 7. If this is 7, this must be 4. Okay, that leaves us with just 5 and 9 in this row, in this column here. Now let's not forget to get rid of the candidates, so along here we can get rid of 4 and 7, so that 4 can go, that 7 can go, and when we remove this 4 we're left with just a 9, so let's fill in the 9 here now. There's one number to get in this column, it's a 4, we'll place the 4 there now, so 4 now means this can't be a 4, so there's only one more 4 to get in this column, it's this one here. Cat is getting louder, but I should just ignore him, so 5 and 9 here like this. Okay, this 1 here means that this 1 can be removed, and in this block now we only have one candidate 1, so it's got to go here. Up here now you can see 1 on 9, that's a 9, that's a 1. What else? Okay, we have 2 numbers missing here. This has to be 2 or 9, okay, because we can see 2 or 9 up here, and so we know this is 2 or 9 as well, but look, we have a 9 here already, and so this is clearly a 2, and this is our 9. You're kidding me. Okay, I made a slight mistake there. This is a 1. Okay. Don't worry. I made a small mistake, but I've seen what the mistake is, I hope. This is in fact a 7. Okay, that's better. We have a 9 here already, so that is a 2. Okay, this 9 means that this can't be a 9, we need a 9 there, so that's a 9 there. This 9 means that must be a 2, this is our 9. What else do we have? This 9 means that this can't be a 9, must be a 5, so this is our 9 here, and this is our 5 here, and this is a 9, and this is our 5. What number is missing up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 4 yet, so 4 goes here. So there is only one number to get down here. 1. It's a 2, I believe. I'm going to remove the 5 and 9. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I've done it correctly, when I put in the digit 2, the thing will disappear and say congratulations. I had a slight hiccup there for a second when I just made a mistake filling in the candidate. That's okay. If these mistakes happen, you can undo them if you're on a if you see it very quickly. If you've gone a long way past, you can't undo your mistake. Anyway, that's not the point. The point was to show you the XY wing, and I hope you got the idea behind that. So thank you very much, and hope to see you again, and bye bye.